Hi guys, good afternoon to all of you. I hope you are all doing very well. 2 days ago was my birthday and I was so amazed looking at the number of people, number of ladies and the number of guys that were sending me my birthday wishes. It is the first time that I have received such an honor and I am here to thank all of you for that. I also pray that all of you will live to see your birthday. I am praying hard so that all of you who sent me my birthday wishes, you also live to celebrate your birthday. So I am so excited. But don't forget, the party will still come on at the Achimota Forest. I am yet to decide a date for that, but I will get all of you informed on my Facebook group page. I will do that. So once again, I thank all of you. The world is about love. Without love, there's nothing. If you live in this world and you cannot show love to your fellow human being, you cannot show love to your brother or sister, then you are a wicked person. Because what I know is that God is love, and for that matter, we must love each other. We must love. You can't love God when you don't love your brother. You can't love God when you don't love your neighbor. That is how the world is. You can't say you love God and you don't love your employee. You can't say you love God and you don't love your fellow worker or your colleague at the office. That is how the world is. Let's show love. Love is very important. Love is very important. And I was so happy that people show love to me on this particular day. Thank you all. And now I'm going to talk about something else. Recently I came across a post. This post was about ECG. You know, for some time now I've been trying to educate customers on why they should check ECG, people who visit their houses as ECG staffs. I emphasize that they should always check their identification card before allowing them to enter their premises. Before they allow them to enter their premises. So it was a very important topic, because recently I read a post in one of the platforms, and what I learned is that two guys disguised themselves as ECG men, went to a customer house at, I think, sowotuom or somewhere, to extort money from them. They disguised themselves as ECG men and they were caught. You know, this thing that I've been doing about know your right as a power consumer, I have been on this field for a very long time. So I gather a lot of experience. So whatever that I treat on know your right as a power consumer is something that I have experienced. It is just in my palms here. I know everything about ECG field job. So when I took time to treat topics on know your right as a power consumer, I know what I was saying. So I was not surprised that after I treated that topic, few days later, two disguised ECG staffs were arrested, and I'm so happy that they were arrested. And then those who are also doing that will stop, because if they use these two guys or these two men as a, let's say, to show to the rest that, look, when you do this and we catch you, we are not going to let you go, we are going to punish you severely, I think the rest who are also doing it will stop. Because even when I'm in my studio, customers call me and keep telling me that they are people are visiting them in their houses, asking for money, and then if they are not able to give them money, they disconnect them. If they are not able to give them money, they disconnect them. That was the more reason why I treated that topic. I don't hate anybody. If you are a Guru boy, or whatever, and you want to make money in the name of ECG, I don't have problem with that. But pass through the right procedure. Pass through the right procedure to make a living out of ECG. I don't have any problem with that. But the point I'm trying to make across is very simple. ECG has contractors that do their work for them. They have that's external contract. They have contractors, external staff that do their work, most of their work for them, like fixing of meters and other stuff. And then they also have their disconnectors. They also have their field workers, like field investigators. There are a lot of people, workers in ECG, that are allowed to go to the site. So every ECG staff must always have an identification card. Even if he's not having an identification card, it is missing or something went wrong and he's not wearing it, then he must find a colleague who uses the ID card so that they can go together. So that in case a customer demands that, let me see your ID card, you'll be able to show that ID card to protect yourself. But if you see 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 men entering your house without any proper identification, the question you ask them, they are not able to answer properly. Because what I learned is that there is this customer who was able to ask them questions, and they couldn't. The answer they give made him suspicious, and that was the reason why it all led to their arrest, why they were arrested. So what I'm trying to put across is that, look, ECG belongs to all Ghanaians. ECG doesn't belong to ECG workers. ECG belongs to every Ghanaian. And as a matter of fact, we must all try to protect it. That is the more reason why I treat a lot of topics on ECG. I treat a lot of topics on ECG. I know why I'm doing that, because I realize that a lot of customers are lacking information. Maybe somebody listening to my video, and that is why he was able to question these guys. Because when they come, people get afraid, people get frightened. Like if they ask them about their ID card, and maybe they show them and they go in, they'll get angry. And when you offend them, or when you've done something wrong, they'll be able to, they will not listen to you. They will punish you. That is why customers are always afraid to ask ECG staffs about their ID card, because they believe that asking their ID card, you will make them angry. And when you make them angry, they can treat you badly. They will find a way to treat you badly. That is the more reason why some of the customers don't ask. But I want to tell every customer that it is your right, it is your duty to question anybody who comes to your house. Maybe these people were fake ECG men. What about if they were armed robbers? These guys as ECG men come to your house, you open your house to them, and they close the gate. Whatever they are doing with you in the house, nobody sees you. Nobody knows what is happening in your house. So that is the more reason why I always insist. I'm not stopping anybody from enjoying out of ECG. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that when you are doing that, do it the right way. Do it the right way. I know a lot of guys who are not ECG staffs, but they are passing through the legal means to make money out of ECG. They take customer problems to ECG. When the problem is solved, then they get some percentage. That is how life is. It is normal for somebody to take your problem, go and solve it, and you find something for him. It is even in everywhere it works like that. There are agents. There are people who can fund for you. Because most of ECG workers are ECG customers. Most of them are so busy. So as a man, or as someone who wants to represent or be an agent between a customer and ECG, do it the right way. If Mr. A is having a problem and he cannot come to ECG, and he knows you know the terrain properly, he can call you that, oh,